guys, what's up? It's Jess. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today and clicking on this video. If you're here, I'm guessing you want to hear all about skincare, and I'm super excited to be talking about that today because my skin is like in really good shape for me. I kind of have always had a hard time with acne, like coming and going. Like, okay, it was not as bad. Like, I know some people have it very much worse than I did, but I feel like my skin is just never clear anymore. Last year when I was graduating high school, there was like this 3-week window where my skin was perfect. And since then, I've kind of struggled. It comes and it goes. I don't know, I've been trying to tweak my skincare routine a little bit. I've got some new products that I have been obsessed with. I've got some old products that are just tried and true, and I want to walk you through my basic skincare routine, very simple, and then show you some of the products I like to switch in and out so you can get an idea of what helps me and my skin. If you guys are new here, be sure to head on down below, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, and if you enjoy this, thumbs up always helps. But yeah, let me know in the comments after I show you guys these, let me know what your holy grail skincare product is so then we can start helping each other. Have a really good thing going. I think that'd be super sweet. So let me just tell you, my skincare routine has to be so simple. The things I do every day has to be so basic or else I'm just not gonna do it. And I don't think I'm the only one. If it has 17 steps, I'm not gonna do it. And so this is what I do as a minimum, and then the products I'm going to show you are what I interchange throughout, I guess, the week based on how my skin is doing. So in the evenings when I am washing my face, taking off all the makeup or just the, I don't know, grease, all the dirt, everything that life gives you during the day, when I'm washing it off, trying to get a fresh palette, trying to just get ready for bed, I always like to use the Equate Oil-Free Acne Scrub. This, I believe, is kind of like the Walmart brand of the Neutrogena one. I've tried both. I'm actually partial to the Walmart one, not because it's cheaper, but because I genuinely have had better experience. I don't know what it is. I've gone through these a couple times and I did not like the Neutrogena one as much. But so here is the important step. What we do is we take our Neutrogena wash. I kind of, I get my hands wet, I get my face a little wet, I start scrubbing that on. So this is where my new favorite product comes in after I get my face kind of soapy and ready. This is when I start using my Duval Radiance Spin Care System. I am obsessed with this spin brush. I'm just gonna let y'all know, Duval sent me this and I was a little apprehensive, but I know for me when I use the brush, I feel like it really just cleans my skin thoroughly, but it also, I don't know, when I'm done, my skin just feels so good. I'm trying to think of how to describe it because I'm not a skincare expert. I'm just a teenage girl who knows what works and doesn't work for her skin. Also, my skin is combination, so it's oily to dry, it depends, and when I'm using a bunch of products, sometimes it gets really dry, but this is what I do to just kind of, this is I guess a preemptive thing. This is how I keep my skin looking good, is I clean it really thoroughly. And so this is super cool because what I love about this is it comes with 4 different things you can switch out. This is, right now I just have on the face brush, but then what I love is you also get a body brush. So I'll use this on my legs when I get out of the shower and I'll put an extra body wash on. And then there's a exfoliating one, and then there's a pumice, but I think that's in my bathroom. I've been saving that for a pamper day. But so I use this. I love this. I highly recommend. I have a coupon code in the description box down below if y'all are interested. They are doing a big discount for y'all, 70% off. So if you want that, I will say I genuinely think it's made a difference in my skin. I've only been using it for a week or so, and I just the first day I used it, I was oh my gosh, it's already working. I was maybe it's too soon. But yeah, so that is the basic bare minimum of what I do. Normally, if I have a few blemishes, which is not out of the ordinary for me to have a few. So I have been really enjoying using the Mario Badescu drying lotion. Is that how you say it? Mario Badescu? I don't know how to say it ever. It sounds so weird coming out of my mouth. But if y'all haven't seen this from every blogger and beauty YouTuber, what you basically do is you take a Q-tip and there's pink solution in the bottom of it, and then there's I don't know if it's alcohol or there's some kind of clear liquid around it, and so you dip it in, and so it's what's cool about this is it dries out your acne without drying out all of your skin, and I like it a lot. I had this dream last night though. I had a really weird dream, but in my dream I had one of these and it was empty and broken, or someone had poured it out or something happened, and I remember being huh, I need a new one. That stinks. This has lasted me quite a while. I got it around Christmas and I don't use it every day, but like I mentioned, it's one of those things that I go to, and it's pretty awesome at just clearing up blemishes overnight if that's what you need. Some of the bigger ones, it doesn't clear up overnight, but what I find is it's almost preventative. When I put it on, I used it several nights in a row, and I didn't one time last week, and it was there were all these little pimples, and I was like, oh my gosh. So whenever I'm feeling lazy but still want like a good thorough clean, I use the Noxzema Ultra Clear Anti-Blemish Pads. Think of how makeup wipes are just really simple. That's what I would compare this to. They're these little round, like you know what cotton rounds kind of look like, those cotton pads? They're round like that. This not only takes off your makeup, but also kind of like serves to help clear up any acne you have going on. I don't recommend, like, you shouldn't do this around your eyes because like there is what's in this? There's salicylic acid in it, so like obviously you don't want that on your eyelids. So like if you have any eye makeup, I would wash that separately, but this is what I find to be like really good when I want like a quick clean. Something I've been using for the past few years off and on that I just love so much, and I know y'all are gonna love too, is the Mask of Magnamenti Scrub from Lush. Y'all may have heard of this before if you kind of watch the like beauty YouTuber sphere. I don't remember who I first heard about this from, but I went to the Lush and I told the guy like, hey, I have prom coming up, I heard this clears up your skin, like I really want this. And what he suggested was to get the self-preserving one. And so self-preserving is the one that it goes away, or not goes away, it goes bad faster than the regular one, and it does cost more. The price is a little bit higher, not too much, but what the thing about this that's really nice is because it's self-preserving, it's less harsh than the other one, and you can put this on your face every morning when you wake up. I am almost out of this, which is why I probably need to throw this away, but this is the kind of thing that I will put on in the morning like for a week before I have like a big event, and it really refreshes my skin. I love it so much, and I think this is the kind of thing that if you were to put this on and kind of rinse most of it off, I think, and then use the spin brush afterwards, ooh, that sounds so amazing. Like, this is the kind of thing I've been trying to like take care of myself recently a little better than I was before. Not even just like treat yourself, just like take care of yourself. And so that has looked a lot like journaling and taking care of my skin and flossing. And I know these sound like the bare minimum, but when you stop doing those, like, it makes a huge difference. And when you start doing them, again, it makes a big impact in your life. And so just doing these little things to keep your skin looking great. When my skin looks good and feels good, I feel amazing, I feel confident. And so that's what I'm like always looking for. I know I'm about to go back and buy more of this mask, but I kind of wanted to wait until I was closer to back to school. I love when it's time for back to school to like go and buy all the things that I love buying everything brand new before school, getting your outfits, getting your skincare, getting your shoes, getting your backpack. Like, I love to get it all in like July, August, I guess. Oh, but real quick, another cool thing about this is I feel like this is good for like all skincare types, and it's one of those where it's like if you have sensitive skin, like my skin around my eyes is so sensitive, it's crazy, that if I use something that's too strong and I like accidentally touch my eyes and wash it off, like my eyes will like blow up like balloons. But this is the kind of thing that like does not hurt your skin, and I'm such a big fan. Also comes out green, so you look a little spooky, but like I feel like I like my face masks to look like bold. It doesn't matter, but I think it makes the experience more fun. This next product is something I stole from one of my friends and liked it so much I had to buy her a new one. I'd like borrowed it and I was only gonna use it one night, but then I used it for a couple weeks, so I just went and bought her one and like split it between the two because I was like, I used more than you like thought I was going to, and like I want one too. So this is the Burt's Bees Natural Acne Solutions toner, and what's cool about this is I believe, yes, it has salicylic acid, but it also has, oh, it has treatment from willow bark. I thought this had witch hazel in it. Maybe it doesn't. Well, everyone loves witch hazel if you haven't heard, but this has willow bark. But this is such a good toner. I remember the first time I used it, it just felt so fresh on my skin, and I felt like it really just like I felt like it was actually cleaning it. Like sometimes I try a lot of different things for my acne and to keep my skin like in check, and not always. Like sometimes I'll get things and just kind of be disappointed, or sometimes I'll get things that are too strong, and so finding things like in the middle that are like strong enough but like and actually do something but don't freak out my skin, that is a tough line to like balance. And so these are products that have like proven to work for me. I don't use this all the time, but this is the kind of thing that like say my acne is kind of acting up and maybe I use my spin brush like in the morning, but it's the evening, and I might just be like, you know what, I'll wash off my makeup with soap and then like do this. I think you can tell with my products, some of them are drugstore, some of them aren't, but if you know, like if it's not a drugstore product I'm showing you, or if it's like the Burt's Bees where it's a little bit pricier than your everyday drugstore product, that means I actually like it and like I believe in it. And so just saying. I'm not the best about moisturizing, but depending on the day I will put this on after I use my spin brush at night. It really depends on like if I just showered and my skin feels, you know how you come out of the shower and you just like you need to rehydrate your skin. This is kind of what I go to. This is the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration from First Aid Beauty. I heard about this from Danny Austin, I think, like a long time. I don't know, I've had this for a long time. I got this one Black Friday, and I've used, you can't tell, I've used a good amount of it, but I haven't even used half of it, but like it's such a big container, and I read the bottom, it's good until like, it's good for another year. And so that's the cool thing. I hope I use it up in a year, but like there's so much in this. I would not buy the big one unless it were on sale. I think that like if you were to get whatever these smaller sizes, this is 12 ounces. This is huge. Like this is, do you see how big this is? You don't need one this big, but if it were on sale, like, hey, why not? Right now it's summertime and I burn very easily. If you can't tell, I'm pretty fair skinned. But what I like to do is after I go to the pool, if I know like my skin is kind of like, it needs a little love because the sun has been on it. Even with sunscreen, I still burn. And so I will put this like honestly all over my body. I'll put it on my arms, I will put it on my face, my neck, shoulder area, like that. Always is so hydrating and like revitalizing for me. And so that is like a big go-to for me because I think it's just like, it does a really good job. It's not too heavy, which is one thing that's important to me. I don't like super heavy, thick creams. I worry with like adding extra moisturizer or hydration to my skin. I worry that I'm going to break out because I can be kind of oily. But that doesn't like ever happen with this, and so I'm a big fan. So guys, these are like my favorite products in like my kind of skincare routine, if that's what we can call it. Basically, my routine is like all over the place, but the one thing that's pretty constant is I always use like my acne scrub, and I use moisturizer periodically, and then I use like the Mario Badescu. It really depends. And then my spin brush has been an everyday must recently. I was telling some friends about it before. I am so impressed. I love it. And yeah, I'm gonna be linking that coupon code for y'all, so please check it out. I don't ever show stuff on here if I wouldn't recommend it to my friends. Y'all are my friends, and I also like tell my real life friends about this. So yeah, I would just highly recommend that if you're interested, and all these products, I will be linking them down below if you want to check them out, so that will be easier for you. So I hope this was helpful for y'all. Let me know in the comments down below what your like top skincare product is, or if this is just kind of what I like to rely on, and I found it works pretty well this year. So if y'all are not already, be sure to subscribe down below, turn on that bell notification. If you enjoyed this, leave a big thumbs up. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm typically more active on there, and I'm happy to respond to comments or DMs. And I hope y'all have an amazing week, and I will see you guys in my next video.